Hello, Dr. Solis. This is Veronica Hernandez for EDAD 610. This is my third reflective journal. And in this occasion, we're talking about teacher capacity. And the first question that was posed was, what should principals know about my own desire to build my teacher capacity? What should they know about me? So I believe that principals should know that the reason that I have taken on leadership roles is really because I believe in educating our students, all of our students, but in particular, I have a very strong commitment to English language learners. And I know that in the town that I live, we have a very high percentage of English language learners. So basically, my road in this district, Greenfield Union School District, has really always been to be a leader, whether it was a grade level lead, whether it was a district committee lead for dual immersion, or any other item that I had. It was to build my capacity to eventually one day become a principal. Although it has taken me my 20 years as a teacher, which is, in my opinion, it's okay. I still feel that everything that I've done has built up my capacity to one day become an instructional leader at a school. So I believe that that's what my principals or the leaders that I work with should know about me, my commitment to English language learners. The second item you ask is, what should principals know about their teachers? Well, I believe that principals should know who their teachers are. They should know what are their goals. Do they want to just be grade level leads? And I don't mean but is that the goal that they have? Do they want to one day be district leads? Do they want to be vice principals, principals? Do they want to be specialized in instructional capacities within the school? Do they want to be coaches, academic coaches? Do they want to just be mentors? What goals do they have? I think that's essential for principals to know who their teachers are, so they build that relationship. Principals need to know that they need to build professional relationships with their teachers and help them build on those professional relationships. And principals should also be able to see who has that talent. They should also be able to come to people that are talented and say, I've noticed this about you, and would you care to do this? So sometimes teachers need that acknowledgement that they're valued also. Another question that you pose is what might principals do or say to help teachers agree to work? Well, number one is principals might encourage teachers to have a voice, so teachers don't feel that they are not important. They need to learn to persuade them, to encourage them, to listen to them. They need to successfully resolve problems with teachers because honestly, nobody wants to work with a principal who doesn't listen, who's not open, who makes up their mind before discussing it with anybody. I think that teachers would feel comfortable with a principal who really listens to them and who values them, who holds himself accountable for the decisions that they make. That principal needs to create a culture of respect and open-mindedness, and they need to find resources. If the culture and the climate is not where it's an open voice area, then that principal needs to find support in order to create that kind of climate. What should principals avoid doing or saying to avoid undermining teachers' desires? I think that generalizing about teachers, generalizing that teachers are lazy, or talking about teachers with other teachers, talking about teachers with other administrators or parents, that's something that should really be avoided by the principals, by school leaders. Also, promising or favoring others. One of the items is if principals promise teachers certain things and or positions, and then they can't do it, that really it speaks about that principal. It speaks that they can't keep their word. They need to avoid talking, like I said, about other teachers. That also might discourage teachers. They need to be respectful of teachers' time, abide by the contract, not do things to undermine how teachers are feeling. Really listen to them to find out why they're feeling a certain way, and in order to avoid all those grievances. So I think teachers are, here in Greenfield, at least I know that we have a lot of new teachers, and sometimes we have to build teacher capacity with very new teachers, and some of them are exceptional. They can do it. And then we have sometimes where there's certain teachers that they have a hard time because they're put in a position that they really don't want to do, like a district lead position. And so that's where principals really have to check and see, what does this person, is that what this person wants, or is that what I want for that person? So it's highly critical that the principal gets to know the teachers and gets to know what they want, not just what we need from them, but what do they want. And I think that that's how we will be better able to provide support for them. If they're willing to do it because it's a step in the right direction for them, then we support them. If they're not, then we find what is it that they want. Do they want to get better at instruction? I think all of those items, and really being that will, those items will help us to support our teachers and to build their capacity. Thank you, Professor. It was great talking to you, and I'm looking forward to our next video journal. Have a great weekend.